we'll use me as an example. The franchise character wasn't really a character. I mean, I didn't, go to the ring with a garbage can or, a mortar board. I went to the ring with my boots and tights and my mouth and my ability. ECW, again, if we can go back to that, I think a huge reason it was successful, besides all the things that I mentioned earlier, was because we didn't insult your intelligence. Shane Douglas didn't have to be some evil teacher from someplace to be able to compel you to want to buy a ticket and come watch. Shane Douglas's abilities spoke for themselves when he got in the ring. Not the greatest wrestler in the history of the business, but certainly compelling enough that the ECW fans bought into it and were willing to buy tickets each and every time we came to their town and to tune into the TV show. 96, I go to the WWE, and for some reason, apparently all that talent that I brought and had and accumulated at that point in my career wasn't enough. So they literally stood me in front of in a room like this, a conference room of writers, sitting there with my shirt off going, what do you think? He's been a teacher, it says here on the paper, so I got it. Let's create an evil professor from someplace with 7 PhDs, the smartest man in the world. How ridiculous is that? Is there a human being out there sitting there at home going, this guy has 7 PhDs, he's the smartest man in the world. If I were, what the hell would I be doing in professional wrestling? It's absolutely no need for it. Now, that's not to say that, like with some of the Japanese wrestlers and the Mexican wrestlers, they have the masks like Rey Mysterio Jr. and Ultimo Dragon. In those cultures, it's sort of seen like their sort of badge of honor or whatever, I guess. That's fine, I have no problem with that. But when you get to the point of saying, okay, now here's Rey Mysterio Jr. with his badge of honor, his mask, and his family honor, and suddenly he's some evil Hispanic, coffee grower, for lack of better, for stereotyping. That's another thing all professional wrestling has done when they do that, is they just build on ridiculous stereotypes that lead people to, in general, stereotype in the larger world, and there's no need for it. That's what leads to prejudices and one group of people thinking they're better than somebody else or whatever, and there's no need for it.